everyone! Finally, I'm doing a tutorial and today I'm making Kagekao mask. If you don't know who Kagekao is, he's a 21 years old Japanese demon. And yes, it's a creepypasta. Also, if you want this template, you can find it in my bio. It's free, you can download it if you want. Try to make this mask, or you can use this mask for something else if you want. And if you use it, please tag me because I really love to see what you make. Here I'm using contact cement glue on both sides and I'm letting it dry for a little bit and then I'm gluing both pieces together. Also, I'm so sorry if you can see some parts, but I was filming myself with my phone, so I couldn't see anything. I am so sorry, I tried my best. Here I'm gluing the mouth together because we're gonna need them later. Here I'm heat sealing the foam, and when you do that, it closes all of the pores of the foam. This is the coolest part. I loved it. I love it so much. I wanted to make this mask really creepy, really ugly, so I'm doing all of these cuts all over the mask. And when you hit it with the heat gun, those lines opens up and it makes this really cool effect. I did 2 or 3 coats of primer. I'm also priming the mouth and the eyes, of course. And I did something really bad. I used the heat gun to kinda burn it. Like I said, I really wanted to make this mask ugly, really ugly. So please, don't use the heat gun like I did, be careful. When you trace on the foam with a pen, please put a coat of black paint on top before you paint it with any color, like I did right here. I'm using masking tape because I find it a bit easier since I had to paint this side with white paint. Also, painting with the brush took me so long because I did 4 or 5 coats of just white paint. If you do it with the spray paint, it's way faster and still looks beautiful. I also painted the mouth and one eye with white. I'm also making sure that I do straight lines, like right here that I made a mistake. Later I realized that hitting the paint, it makes all of these weird cracks, and I loved it so much that I keep them. And here, the black. I am putting black in all of those cuts that I made before. To make it even more creepy, I did all of these splashes of color, of black paint, and it looks so cool. Here I made a huge mistake, but I just used a napkin and it was good as new. I'm always using a heat gun because it was a one-day build, so I was a bit faster. Here I'm fixing all of the mistakes that I did before, and I'm still doing lines all over the mask. It wasn't enough black for some reason, I don't know. Here I'm gluing the mouth back into the mask, and like I said, I was lazy, so I use a tack glue. Same for the eyes. Also, I try to put the eyes a little bit inside, a tiny bit. Okay, so here I'm cutting 2 pieces of foam to bend the mask. You can always use a heat gun to make the mask bend, but I find this way a bit easier. You can also use a smaller foam. I use 5mm foam for these 2 pieces. And there you go. I am making so many lines, I know, but I wanted to make it as creepy as possible. Okay, here I am cutting out a bit of foam just to see outside because I couldn't see anything and I don't want it to be too much. There you go. Thank you for watching!